Evening, everybody. We're going to give everyone a few minutes to roll in. It's been a quiet few days out here. Just been on my own since Saturday. Yeah. Hello. How has your day been? No one I know. Just keeping an eye on the cars as they pass by everybody. It's a very, very quiet night over here, so I'm trying to I don't know what I'm trying to do, just keep an eye on things. I'm just always scared when I'm out here, so my head's kind of always on a swivel, trying to protect myself. How was everyone else's day? I had to see a doctor on Sunday to get an antibiotic. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're feeling better. It was day 10 on Sunday. You normally don't go to the doctor for that. Gotcha. That's good. I'm happy to hear that. There's no car coming my way. Evening, everybody. Welcome in. Moxie. How's everyone doing today? Anyone have anything to share? Good to see you too. Yesterday for your grandson. His Vegas debut turned out well. That's so much fun. Is your son visiting from Colorado? That's so much fun. I'm happy for you, Moxie. I'll need this again in like 2 minutes. Might get canceled. I'm so sorry, Moxie. You're supposed to head out this weekend, right? Still a chance, not sure. Gotcha. You saw your old teacher from church today? That's pretty cool. Just at work or like in town or something? You ran the youth group you were in as a teenager? That's pretty cool. Being around your son's grown-up friends is a trip for you, I'm sure. I'm sure. They're like men now. Yeah, that happens eventually, I guess. Guess everyone grows up. I don't know why I went live. I don't really have anything to say. I did not eat Sunday or Monday. I asked for $20 yesterday for food from somebody, just $20, and I used it to get something at Panera today. I'll be okay for a few more days, I guess. I don't know. They did a second flyover this morning after they replaced the extremely large flag on the dam. Needed to capture that propaganda, but did look beautiful. Yeah. Really loving the golden Nazi eagle symbol that's over at the White House. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this planet. Hi Harley's mama, how are you doing? How has your day been? Okay, Moxie, I'm kind of ready to just not be here anymore, so I'm probably not going to be asking for any kind of help. I know we talked yesterday, I'm really not doing well. I also feel like the people that I've kind of gotten to know over the last 19 months, I don't know, I kind of feel like I'm getting, the reason I removed my Discord server is it was not what I wanted it to be. And people were just like, it just turned into my charity space, and that's not what I ever wanted my Discord to be. Would stop, and I couldn't make it safe. I've expressed to you guys that I don't feel like my family and anyone sees me and stuff, and I feel like just over the last 4 months or so, I just feel like I haven't really been heard. And I understand that I'm not looking for anyone to come save me. It's just I just don't feel like I've been heard by people, and just the severity of my situation. So we're just gonna see how many nights in a row we can survive out here. I'll keep going to Panera just to make it a little short in the morning. That's really all I have the energy for right now. For that program that I joined. And then until I smell so bad that they don't let me stay in there anymore. When that happens, I'll just stay out here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. business and stuff, but I gave her a few months. I think I'm done. She's just not reliable, and she never shows up when she's supposed to show up, and she doesn't communicate well. And like genuinely, the first like 5 or 6 weeks, I looked forward to doing like in-person counseling appointments at the park. I thought it sounded pretty cool. She just flakes all the time, and it just really, like, when you're in my position and you're trying to like allow yourself to rely on somebody or count on somebody to like be here for an emotional need. Like, and I think it's further proof of why I shouldn't be dumping or relying on other people's for emotional support, because I can't even get it from a freaking counselor. I just, yeah. And then the Jetta not happening, I was so sure that was like gonna happen. Not only that, but I was supposed to go work for this guy. But a vehicle needs to happen. Like, I need someplace where I can sleep and get around and stuff. I'm no use to him if I can't be mobile. So now I don't know if any of that's gonna happen. And I gotta be real, that was such a huge saving grace, and now it's just taken the entire wind out of my sails. No, we talked today. He said it's a piece of shit, and he's trying to look at other vehicles if he can't get this one going. I don't know, I'm really confused. I'm really hurt. Truth be told, I didn't want to delete my Discord server, but no one would use it the way I wanted it to be used, and there's so many people that have like multiple accounts on there, and I can't figure out who, and it really messes with my mind during this during this specific time. It's just like really, it's not helpful to have people messing with your mind, and that was kind of going on a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I want to do. I officially feel like just like nothing. Like right now, I'm cold. That's all I got. Our friend did. Moxie, I don't trust anybody. I trust people to a certain degree, but to trust, no, I don't trust anybody. I don't want that type of environment, though. Like, like, truly, I missed how things were the first, like, 8, 9, 10 months, where people just helped when they could, and when they couldn't help, I would just go to the park. And then when people helped, I would go back inside, and then when people couldn't help or didn't want to help, I would just go back to the park. I liked that. I never got any extra money. It wasn't like I was saving anything. It was just like people gave what they felt comfortable giving. I didn't feel like I was ever pressuring or influencing anybody to donate or not donate or whatever. Like, I just felt like I was just answering some questions and sharing what I was comfortable sharing, and tips and gifts and things like that would just come where they may. And now we're just in this situation. I understand that I have no choice but to ask, but like, the reality is, man, the only thing in the world I want is for one of the people that claims that they have loved me from like my real life to just be like, okay, I'm really not your abuser. I really just want one person. I called my sister on Sunday evening, And that was about the worst fucking mistake I could have possibly have ever made in my entire life. She heard me out for the first 40, and then she said she heard me, and then she asked why I pushed her away, and I expressed to her the reason why I had a hard time just, visiting and talking with her anymore was because of she wouldn't respect my choice not to be a part of the Mormon church, which is exactly true. And the issue that I have with my family is they'll say one thing and then their habits though are completely different. And so I told her that, which is the honest truth. You asked a question, I gave you the honest answer. And then my sister got mad at me. No, oh, I'm so sorry I made you feel that way, or can I ask how, or anything. Just immediately defensive, and then she attacked me. And I was like, man, I am calling to talk to you about my OCD now being a disability as of late April, early May, confirmed. And this medical issue that's really, really causing life to be really, 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 really complicated. And instead of just being supportive, maybe asking if you can help in some way, you asked your question that you wanted to know, and then you got angry because you didn't like the answer. And I just don't understand why we have to keep on doing that on repeat with everyone in my life. Someone tells me the truth, I don't immediately get upset and angry at them, because if I ask a question, it's usually because I want to know the answer. So yeah, it was a waste of an hour phone call, and just more reaffirmed my position that maybe being around the Mormon folk just isn't really for me. But yeah, call my baby sister, and she listened for a little while, but yeah, she lost her shit at me because I answered her question. I don't know what to do. I don't have any solutions, and I just frankly don't really have the energy anymore. I exerted all of my energy this morning doing the stupid appointment. And then my friend that I got to rehab is no longer in rehab. She lasted 4 days. No, I haven't, Moxie. I haven't. We ended the call pretty abruptly. She got upset and she started crying. My friend Petty Butterfly, I talked to her about it, over text. I didn't call her or anything, but we just talked a little bit, and she reminded me only weak minds struggle with the truth. And it's don't ask a question if you don't want the answer, because I'm going to give you the honest answer. It's usually what I do. Is the girl who is stashing stuff in the bushes? Is she? I haven't seen her in a long time. No one's back there. She has that personality of someone that's probably not going to make it through a rehab program. Yeah, we'll see for how long I'm around, Rose. Oh, this girl's been in and out way more than that. This is probably like my 70th or 80th person. Going back, my first time helping someone get into rehab was when I was 14 years old. I might have been 15. I was pretty young though. I don't think this girl isn't gonna be like, she doesn't know anything else. Her mom's an addict, so she's an addict. She stayed hopped up on stuff. This girl's 23 and has 2 kids with 2 different baby daddies. Like, she just doesn't know anything else. Like, think about this. Like, I would kill to have a bed. She literally has a free bed available to her as long as she stays committed to this program. And she is choosing to come out here. I have not let her sleep next to me since she got out. I need to be left completely alone. I almost got kicked out of the park again last night because PD keeps on coming in here and I don't know where else to go. Whenever they do kick me out, I usually just go sleep on the sidewalk somewhere. But when you do that, you got to be up by like 5:30, 5:45 because the East Division PD will start patrolling and they want to kick all the homeless people out and they give you a traffic citation. Oh, I know, Moxie. I know. It's not really like they just become addicted to their addiction, Moxie. They understand the correlation of if I want to do that, I have to be here. The hard part is like none of those people are ever gonna, like, if you're a person that's hopped up on hard drugs, you're never gonna get to a place in life where you can figure out what you want until you get off of drugs. Like, this girl's smoking meth all day. Like, I'm sorry, like, you're not gonna figure out your life until you stop doing meth. So I am no longer able to like walk around very far. I have to get the shuttle just to take me to Panera, which means I have to stay at Panera or in the area until, you know, the shuttle's available again, and the shuttle driver stops picking people up and dropping people off at like 3:30. So I am in so much trouble. You're welcome, Rose. I don't have anybody else to share them with. You're binging The Bear today. Nice, Moxie. How are you enjoying it so far? Most everyone's taking PTO, yeah, because you got the holiday weekend coming up. It's a big camping weekend. You get to work this weekend? Nice. Well, maybe not nice, but... Oh, nice, Moxie. One more episode? Sounds like a quick binge. Oh, nice. Rose, you got back from an ultrasound of your kidney and something else? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Is everything going okay? I've had many ultrasounds. They're not fun. And echoes. I've had a lot of echoes. Unless you've pushed out 26 children, I don't think anyone's had more EKGs or echoes than me. Binged 8 seasons of The Rookie in 3 weeks. Oh my gosh. That's the show with Nathan Fillion, right? You're okay, it's mainly because of your bladder issues you have. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm happy to hear you're okay. It was your first ultrasound ever, so hopefully they find out what's wrong. Yeah, I hope it helps. Did they warm up the jelly? Hamilton Super J of the baby. They did. Hi, Chinstress. It's great to see ya. So I was born with a genetic heart condition called IHSS. So I've been having EKGs and echocardiograms since I was 1.5 years old. Every year until I was 17. And then when I was 12 years old, a kid my age that was also 12 was playing soccer on his soccer team in Elk Grove, which is, it's just a suburb of Sacramento. And this kid just dropped dead. Dropped dead right on the soccer field. It was like 2001. It was 2000 or 2001. This kid just dropped dead on the soccer field. And then my cardiologist, Dr. Bonar, I'm not making that up. That was his fucking name. I love that dude. I went in for my yearly, and it turned out that that kid was his patient too. And they just didn't really catch it in time. And like IHSS is so rare. Like 1 out of every, like, I think 8,000 or 9,000 people have it. So from 2001 until 2006, 2007, I had to go to San Francisco twice a year for EKGs and echocardiograms. And it was a coin flip if I got warm jelly. The cold jelly ain't fun. And it's even worse when they're doing it on your heart because they shove that fucking wand right into your fucking rib cage. It hurts. It hurts a lot. No, they never broke any ribs, but it hurt. I mean, they gotta really get that thing in between the rib cage so that they can get a good image of your heart. And they need both. They need all the imaging that they can get so they can determine if the walls of my heart were the way that they should. Oh, you're doing the wand thing tomorrow. Oh, okay. But you're gonna get it on like your abdominal area, you said? That shouldn't be as painful. We love being a woman and having issues. Well, I'm a man and I have some issues, so I need to get my charger out. My phone's dying. And it was fully charged when I started my live. It's only been 36 minutes. Sounds like a lot of you guys are watching a lot of TV shows right now. Let me get my charger out. Oh, nice. Yeah, audiobooks are great. Oh, thanks, Jinstress. I appreciate that. You were on depot birth control for years to control endometriosis, but now you guess you have brain tumors as a result, so ignoring that at the moment. Moxie, I'm really sorry to hear that. I really hope you don't have any brain tumors. That does not sound very comfortable to live with. Yeah, and endometriosis isn't fun either. Yeah, for sure, Moxie. Thank you for sharing. I hope you get it looked at when you get back from your vacation, your business, personal trip. I just don't know what to do, guys. The whole car thing was not cool. And I know he's not doing it. It wasn't like he tried to do it or anything. It just, I really don't want to sleep here anymore, guys. Well, he's trying to fix it still. Honestly, he's the reason I keep on looking this way. Because I know where he lives. He lives down the street. I've been to his place several times. I just, I can't even get myself anywhere anymore, guys. I pull the wagon like maybe a couple 100 feet at a time, and that's about it. If it wasn't for the shuttle taking me to Panera today, I wouldn't have eaten. Didn't eat on Sunday, and I didn't eat on Monday. Mind you, I had 79 cents in my bank account on Sunday and Monday until I got $20 yesterday. So I think he's trying to get his wife around to the idea of helping me out. I'm supposed to go work for him, but I think I'm supposed to technically be working for his wife, and that hasn't started yet, so I'm reading between the lines a little bit. You guys all know me, so you guys know that I'm a pretty easy person to say yes to. But you guys gotta remember, to other people on the outside looking in, I'm just a homeless person. So sometimes it may take some convincing. In the meantime, I just don't really know what to do. I was really gung-ho about maybe trying to find somewhere in Long Beach that we could stay, but there was nowhere in Long Beach. Like, there's nowhere in Long Beach that's like reasonably affordable, nor is there anywhere in the city that I can seem to find that's reasonably affordable that has Wi-Fi. Like, I'd say power and Wi-Fi are probably the most important things outside of, like, a shower, I don't know, and stuff. I know, Rose, but again, I have a disability. So all of the folks that come out here and they say that they would love to take me in, or that they should, like, you guys think my disability is going to allow myself to step into a home with a stranger after some of the experiences that I've had accepting help when I first became homeless? If I leave this place, I don't get any of the medical support, the limited amount of medical support that I am getting. So I don't really... From my perspective, accepting help to go stay with someone, and I did try a few weeks ago, but like, the way I'm seeing it is, my options are either sleep outside or end up on the 6 o'clock news, and I'm choosing just to sleep outside. If I wake up again with someone touching me or standing over me, I am not responsible for what happens. Doesn't mean I'm dangerous or mean or anything. It just means, like, respectfully, while it is your home or whatever that you're inviting me into, like, if you give me a space that's secure, like, knock on the door, like, I just can't really do that again, guys. And I've tried a couple times. I tried a couple times last summer too. I just can't. I'd rather go sleep at the shelter if that was the case, but we obviously see how that is. So I have a question. Am I actually coming through to you guys, or am I coming through all choppy? Because I've just realized I've had one bar this entire time. And I don't know why that is, because I normally have pretty good reception in this park. I'm coming through. It's really interesting. Oh, gotcha. Transfers. Thank you for confirming, everybody. The park I sleep at also is the home to, like, no, Moxie, I'm in Long Beach. Long Beach has an airport too. A very nice airport, actually. It's very, 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 very small. Southwest just brought in a couple more flights. Yeah, yeah. All day. All day. All day. Yeah, Long Beach is a pretty nice airport. I like that it's all outdoors too. It's pretty nice just to sit inside of. It's kind of nice just to, yeah, wait for your plane in the sunshine and feel the breeze. It's nice. Obviously not as nice as Palm Springs, but that's a whole other conversation. Julia, if you're still here, if you want to send some, just a few dollars, I don't know what to do, guys. I can't keep doing this. I don't like doing this. I don't know what to do. I can't stay out here anymore. Like, I don't know what to do. I've been out here since Saturday. Everything from my chest up just fucking hurts. The only real option is that place in Orange County. That's the only place that, like, I tried looking at. I just can't find a place that has power and internet. That, well, power, yes, but I can't find a place that has internet that will allow me to do anything productive. Like, the place that last place that I stayed at, where I streamed on my hotspot, was $9 cheaper, and the gap between the properties. Am I banning the old spot in LB? What do you mean banning the old spot in Long Beach, Harley's mama? The Long Beach Motel 6 or the Pedro Motel 6? I think the problem with the Pedro Motel 6 is how the fuck do I go eat anything? That Motel 6 is so far from like that McDonald's. It's 0.8 miles to that McDonald's, 0.82 miles from that Motel 6 to the McDonald's. And then they don't have a fridge or a microwave. And the price is pretty much the same. I think Westminster North is maybe just a few dollars more expensive. And that's why I think someone else moved me there, and then I kind of just, I don't know. It's the only place I've really gotten any rest. No cockroaches crawling over my face in the middle of the night. No. But I can't walk there. I'm closer there than I am to Pedro. Pedro's pretty far away from where I'm at. Like, a completely healthy me would take me probably 2 or 3 days to walk to Pedro from where I'm at. But yeah, the Westminster North one from where I'm at is not very far. I just have to get rides and stuff from there. And just can't keep doing that. And then I don't know. I don't know what to do, guys. To be honest, like, since I started working with the Reach team here in the city, I've felt more and more trapped. Like, they had a very serious conversation with me. They were like, this is all you're gonna get. There's nothing more. There's probably no more resources. We might be able to get you into transitional housing, but it takes forever. And they were upfront about that. I just feel so trapped. And, like, I can't focus. I have 28 things that have been in my brain since 2021, 2022, and to focus and do things, I have to sort and crawl through those. There's no removing them. There's no clearing my mind. The meditation thing is a pointless exercise at this point due to my condition. He's busy. He's helped with, like, meals and things and stuff. He helped out like a week and a half ago. He obviously paid for some rooms too at that ghetto motel I stayed at like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago now. He paid for that. He's too busy. I appreciate that. I don't know, I felt like I was on the cusp of at least a little bit of a solution for a few things. And he's right. Like $50 a month if I'm lucky. The reality is not a lot of people. Like, I think I'm too short of my sub goal for the month. But, like, the reality is I need subs in order to kind of make a substantial dent, and you have to hit $50. If you don't hit $50, it won't pay out. So some months I get it, and some months I don't. If all, like, 14, 15 people that poke their heads in and out of here on a regular basis all prime subbed, I could probably get paid out every month. If just everyone did the prime sub. A couple of gifted here and there would definitely get me over the hump every single month. And then I'm about a quarter of the way to getting my YouTube channel monetized. But a reminder, you guys, that I have a disability. So I have to work through my mental disability in order to get anything done now. And I guess I've been doing that since 2021, but, like, honestly, just now it's so much harder. Now that I'm aware that, like, that this is for sure what it is, I'm just so perplexed and at a loss. Oh, I know, Moxie. I mean, you can have it, like, auto renew if you wanted to pay, but yeah, if you do the prime sub solution, you have to. It says you're sub now. That's what that little blue crown means. it does the same thing to me too, because I use my Prime subs as well. I try to follow some creators that I think would be cool to make friends with and stuff. But yeah. Julie is a moderator. And like, let's say I'm still here. Sounds good, Julia. Have a good night. The blue crown next to Julia's name is the Prime sub icon. Same one next to yours. Thank you very much, Julia. I appreciate you helping me with food tomorrow. I appreciate it. Good night, Julia. Sleep well. Have fun at work tomorrow. I'm shocked you guys can still kind of see me. I wonder if we do it. No, the lights aren't bright enough from their reach here. Probably gonna start going a little dark here in a minute. Saturday and Sunday night, I pretty much cried the whole night I was out here. I don't think I ever did that with Roxy. I always just felt I had to kind of keep a face on for the doggy. Keep her strong too, and keep her not from feeling like anything was crazy, weird, or wrong. Not really, Moxie. It's definitely not that kind of cry. It's not. Yeah, it's not a good cry. I'm gonna have to turn on this little light. I need to get the other cable onto this. This light's broken. It won't work without the cable. I don't need to save my power, Moxie. I'm able to get inside at Panera if I need to. Charge my things up over there. Like I said, I've been out here since I checked out on Saturday. I haven't been anywhere else. And I didn't charge this power bank at Panera today, but I did charge it yesterday when I was there. And it's at 83%, so I'll just... It's fine. The only person that fails is the person that decided that I had to be destroyed to protect themselves from their own mistakes. You're totally fine. I want to remind everyone, like, we know who caused this. Like, there's no question. I had a number of people having some very serious CTJ moments with me to explain to me that, yeah, I've gotten very negative lately. I'm in an incredible amount of pain. There isn't really a great solution for me. The medications that could have solved part of my problems just don't work on me. And I knew that going back to when I was a teenager. Truth is, I don't want anyone to have to help. I just want to be able to do my own thing. This is why you don't attack people with mental disorders. I guess. I know. I'm comparing this to where I was when I was a kid and I got diagnosed with it, and it's not the same. I've always been able to find a way to clear my head. It might take me a while, it might take me a few hours, but I've been able to maneuver the maze that is my head and get to the point that I need to. Can't anymore. But it also demonstrates why I was correct in making sure that I was extraordinarily selective throughout my life on the people that I trusted, because when someone like me trusts you, it means that you have the ability to hurt us. And all you need is the person that doesn't care to make a different decision, and this is where you end up. I remember the night too. It was a Thursday night. It was like May 9th, 2022. She was gaslighting me to an extreme. She was actually supposed to come home that night, and we were going to give it another like month or so to spend some time together and see if we could work some things out. But she had papers served to me earlier in the day. So when she got back, we ended up having a conversation, and she ended up staying in the house for like 6 minutes because she just couldn't handle and she spent all 6 minutes attacking me, telling me that I had low standards and that her standards were higher than mine. I'm like sitting over here like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I haven't cheated on you. If infidelity is like the set standard that we're setting in this marriage, then clearly we need to have a different conversation about what standards are. She accused me of just being an obnoxious sports guy, and like she just went down this list. But like looking back, I'm like, who does that? Like, you've known since you met at the time I was her husband, but like you've known that like I have OCD. But like I never trusted anybody like my partner. Like my best friend in high school, his name is CJ. I probably trusted him like 95, 96%. I told him almost everything. But like I was always like cautious about that. When you trust someone, they can influence you. And you got to be careful about who you're allowing to influence your life. Normal people can move past a lot of those statements and comments and some of the aggression. But when you got a mind that's susceptible to intrusive thoughts, and we have made progress. There were 31 things that were rattling around in my head. Now there's like 28. So we're doing better. But we started working on this in 2023. So at this rate, I will be as healthy with my medical condition as I was when I met my ex-wife when I was 20. In like a decade. So like when I'm 50, I will be managing my condition the same as I was when I was 20. That's the road we're on. That's the path I am currently walking. The only significant solution for OCD to help someone that's ended up in my position is SSRIs, and those don't work on me. So a reminder, Moxie, it's I understand people do have some intrusive thoughts. So I'm gonna, this is really, really hard for me, and it's always been hard for me. I don't speak about my condition because everyone seems to think that they have or they experience the same thing, and I'm here to tell you, you do not. You do not experience the things that I'm experiencing. You don't. And it's so frustrating because people just don't seem to understand that. It is not the same. I've had this diagnosis since I was a kid. It is not the same. And I just don't really know how to explain it to people. And it's so frustrating because I think that's why people just ignore it. I think people think, oh, I have that too. No, you don't. You don't have what I have. It's also, you're highly unlikely to have it if you're a woman. It's really more prominent in men. I just can't. Can you imagine 28 hurtful comments running on repeat in your head, but it runs on repeat every 3 seconds? all of which interests require me to go meet with, I have to go meet with a psychologist for years and years and years and years and years. I have never been this bad. I was not this bad when I was originally diagnosed as a child, as a teenager. I wasn't. And the only reason we were able to figure it out even was because I finally started being honest with people. So I don't know. Okay, let's rewind back, guys. Since July of 2021. So, like, I'm here to share with you this situation, zero impact. Zero impact on my OCD. Almost none. Me being homeless and the OCD, the only thing is the OCD might be playing a part in keeping me homeless. But the homelessness did not influence the OCD at all. It's even more frustrating because it's something that I used to be able to control. In fact, not only was I able to control it, I was almost able to channel it in a way and use it as a superpower to a certain degree. Yes, except schizophrenia is way more severe than this. Way, way, way more severe than this. I just don't want to have the condition. I don't even want to be talking about it. I was just fine. Everything in my life was normal. You're a little worried your godson is exhibiting some schizophrenic behaviors right now. He has access to some firearms. I'm so sorry to hear that, Moxie. No, it's okay. Rose, it's not your responsibility to change the subject. It's fine. Moxie is always welcome to share, as are you. I bet, Moxie. It's hard when you're finding out your kid has a condition. Please encourage your bestie to try to handle it and manage it with them as much as possible, because if they don't, they'll end up doing what my mom did to me. And what many other people, including people in this community, continue to do to me, which is try to make it not sound like a big deal when it's a very, 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 very big deal for the first time in my life. And I'm trying to get help, and just everyone keeps on brushing it under the rug or acting like it's not a big deal. Like my ex-wife, when she was gaslighting me, she's like, you need to go get help. And I'm like, get help for what? From your attacks? I was fine 6 months ago. What am I going to get help for? So, and he's a pilot, so threatening to do grave harm. Yeah, that wouldn't be great. Anyone have anything fun coming up tomorrow you want to share? About her allowing him so many stupid guns, but now you're just distressed. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sounds good, Moxie. Take care. Hang with your sister tomorrow. Nice, Mistress. It's exciting. No, nothing exciting coming up, Harley's mama. Take care, Moxie. Gonna be seeing your grandbaby all day. That sounds like a fun day. Catch up on some chores. Nice, Rose. Alright, Moxie, thanks for coming and spending time tonight with me and everyone else. I appreciate it. Sounds good, Harley's mama. I'm signing off here in a moment as well, you guys. I don't know when I'm gonna be on again. Keep your notifications on, I guess. I don't know. Hope everyone has a good one. Yeah. Good night, guys.